Thank you very much for this opportunity. It's a privilege to be here today.
You're welcome.
Emotional shutdown is what I call it for myself.
Okay.
Today, I've learned that it's emotional divorce.
Yeah.
I've been emotionally shut down in my marriage for years.
Gotcha.
I got married very early, and I didn't know much about marriage, and I didn't know much about my partner, though.
Okay.
So we had background clashes.
Okay.
He's always not listening, and I'm always trying to make him listen. But it seemed the way he grew up, he wants to bring it in. Harsh talking, insults, rudeness. And I am not like that. And I try to say, no, don't do this. It begins to shut me down. He's not here today. Okay. So he will shut me down, and because of his manly ego, he will make me keep quiet. And I'm a lover of peace, so I just want peace to reign. So I kept on containing pains. I kept on containing emotions down there, and I gave it up. I gave it up like I'm a living zombie, because I don't have emotions attached there anymore, and I'm waiting for the day I will explode. And so you reached out with all this in your talks today. I abandoned the ring. I threw it away. It has been in my drawer for 3 years in the office. I don't even touch it. But then last year, November, I practically told God that if he wants me to continue in this marriage, this is 11 years, then show me what is the next step to take. Because I've had it all. I've seen all the shades.
Wow.
I've done all I could. Families will tell me, you've made a mistake already. We told you. And in my heart, I will say, I saw it in my dream. And my dreams do not lie. So why then did this fail? But I couldn't help it anymore. I totally gave up. So in that month of November last year, I cried, I wept like a child, knowing that this is the last point, oh God, because if it's in November that I have been here, I would have been crying by now, because I would have been on the floor with emotions all around. So I prayed. That night I slept, and I said, God, if you reveal to me whatever it is, I will take it so that I can have peace. And so when I slept, the Holy Spirit did not reveal my husband to me. The Holy Spirit revealed me traveling on an arid road, like a desert. I kept traveling, no houses, nothing. It was dry. And I got to a point. A child gave me a piece of paper and showed me a church and said, go in there. So when I woke up, my little daughter just came up and told me, Mommy, I said, yes, you, this woman, you don't go to church. Stand up and go to church. All the neighbors will go to church. You will be at home. Are you not ashamed? She's 4 years old.
Wow.
And then I said, God, it's you that is speaking. You're telling me something. And so my neighbor, I have fellowship with TTC. That very Sunday, she just walked in and said, Mommy David, I said, come to my church. I said, I've given up on God and I've given up on churches, because I followed the instruction God gave me, and I still made marital mistake. And it's a cage you can't leave. It's something that you are dying in it. You can't even go out. And she said, just come. To God be the glory. I attended my first service in Ushafa Church on the last Sunday of December. And the moment I stepped into that church, I received peace.
Wow. Wow.
And then I realized that what you said, the wise one will make the peace. I followed you on YouTube. I started listening to all your messages. I played them all through the nights. about my helper, about Eliezer. I kept on talking to my spirit. And then I called my husband. I told him, I will forgive you all these things I've seen in 11 years. I married you at my early 20s. And now here I am. I'm still here with you. It's because God has ordained this marriage to stay. And so I forgave him. And since then, there is intentional acts of not trying to break, like not trying to make me unhappy. And I myself, I receive peace that it supersedes all understanding. Even if he wants to make me angry, maybe start to talk again, I just, like that peace in chaos, I just get hold of myself, remembering that there is a God who is telling me to be at peace, and because he's my helper. For many years, I've not enjoyed the peace I've had in a month since I got into TCC Abuja. My husband walked into the church with me because it never happens. And we've decided that, yes, we will fellowship in this church. This is where we will stay. We won't go anywhere anymore. What I'm trying to say is, sir, your talk today affirms to me what God has taught me in my quiet time, in my private time. It's just like building more foundation on what he has taught me, the Holy Spirit has taught me. And you also enlightened me that this was what I was going through. I was withdrawn. I was almost committing suicide. I've thought of killing him. I've thought of stabbing him. I've told my father, any day I kill this man, I will run away and you guys shouldn't look for me. But then when the Holy Spirit helped me, because change begins from the inside, when Holy Spirit helped me, I'm able to stand here and say today that I'm enjoying peace. And with this teaching today, my family, my home will be more grounded. Thank you very much, sir, for all you do.
Thank you so much. This is very priceless to us to hear this from you. And I want to say that change can begin with one of us. That's why I said it begins with the wisest amongst us. And there's no way we're going to get this thing done without the help of God. Is that okay? Marriage is a very complicated journey without God. It can be overwhelming without the help of God. And it takes humility to be the one. Can you see what I was talking about? To be the offended one, and yet you are the one reaching out for peace. Does that make sense? That's the Spirit of Christ at work in us. When Christ has walked on the inside of you, you want to reach out. So please, I encourage us today. Yours may not be up to 11 years, maybe 5, maybe even more than that. But remember this, we can make these marriages to work. They can truly work. All right. Is there somebody here?
Yes, sir.